Here your actual winners semis. For realsies this time, VanderVof versus Lafard. Which is going to be THICCOMODE versus VanderVof. Definitely a match that we've seen. We saw last week. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. Last time we did see a 3-1 on the side of Vander. Although I think they played in the loser side of things. I can't remember quite off the top of my head. But Vander coming off with the 3-0 over Keno. So a lot of 3-0s all around. Definitely a skill disparity between some players. But Keno off of a 3-0 himself in the winner's side. So definitely no complaints had. And Mimus and Woodpug hopefully are holding their games like they're supposed to be. Obviously Smash EG is saying that they are on their way. But that match shouldn't have started, hopefully. So that way we can get both sides of winner semis. As the first bands are going to be coming out. Vander on your right. And THICCOMODE on your left. No, Forest Floor getting banned, so we are going to be going to Julesville. Very good stage for Absa. But a good start here from THICCOMODE, definitely playing very aggressively, not giving Vander time to set up. And a tipper F strong gonna punish a tipper of its own. And we're seeing a lot of sour back air, just generally, from THICCOMODE as he sets up tech chase situations. And the tipper up tilt into up air connecting, just showing how good that move is at connecting at those low mid percents. And doesn't commit to both of them. However, is able to get the down tilt to get a proper punish. An excellent DI mix up there on the back air. Alright, and now making use of the unique trait there of Forsburn, is able to actually reset the up B. If he up Bs into a cloud. And a full punish there on the cloud. For those of you that don't know, the further away Absa is from her cloud when it gets parried, the longer she gets put in hit stun. It is treated like a disjoint rather than a projectile. Because otherwise it would be reflected back and there'd be no stun. But 49% here is the lead for THICCOMODE as he does drop his second stock. And a backer gonna send full screen, but the Thunder line gonna come out. Trying to catch the roll in. But instead we're just gonna be playing from the same side of the screen. 2 forward airs connecting, and Vander goes for a third one. No concern for his own life because that quick attack able to get him back to stage. And what was looking very, very solid for THICCOMODE has now suddenly swung in Vander's favor. Obviously it's still looking good for Thicco as he has basically controlled the entire game, really just getting rivals by Absa. We see another forward air coming in, forced to teleport, but jumps over the Thunder line and a down air. Gonna send off stream and saw the parry coming out. Doesn't get the back air. And unfortunately there, isn't able to crouch cancel the quick attack and instead is going to have to play defense here. 54% and slowly building. Chooses not to commit to a button there, cognizant of a potential up tilt. And the air to air definitely still working out in Vander's favor as an excellent empty jump down strong. Going to clean things up and we see goes for the clone. Wasn't able to see that it was even set up because of the cloud. Alright, and now we're seeing the Nair to catch the DI in. Doesn't go for the Thunder line, so THICCOMODE getting caught unawares. Doesn't know which one was the real one. And is going to eat a down air for it. But down tilt, going to box out. And both the clones able to deal with that, and both them dashing away to make sure they're not caught in that cloud bomb. It was pretty clear which one was which there. Unfortunate that because he was so focused on recovering, we didn't see the explosion there from THICCOMODE to try and give himself a better recovery. Going to use the forward tilt in. Does actually get the roll read with the down strong, but pops it too early. The cloud bomb going to get set up, forcing the low recovery. And by destroying the cloud, doesn't give him the instant recovery that he was looking for. Excellent trap there from Vander as he goes up 1-0 in the series. Adaptation-wise, I'm not really sure what I want to see here from THICCOMODE, because I don't think he did anything wrong. I think, really, he was playing correctly. But Vander definitely capitalized on some DI and drift decisions from THICCOMODE and was able to punish accordingly, stealing back what was definitely a deficit game. But now we're seeing the sort of crystal rave Forsburn that we're used to seeing from THICCOMODE. Definitely his skin of choice, but maybe it's his one for when he needs to power up. Now actually able to make use of 2 skins this week. So far the adaptation is coming out a little bit. Challenges the Thunder line this time, but did give up stage pressure. Seen go for a little bit of a moonwalk there on the ledge. Not getting anything from it, but down tilt backer catching some awful DI. I'm gonna get 1 stack of smoke. I'm punishing Vander fishing for that up air. Definitely trying to force THICCOMODE into the air as often as possible. And he's getting punished for those combo starters. As we see the down air doesn't quite send him as far as he wanted, but the up strong nearly killing here on the ethereal gates. Unsurprising which one was going for him, but because we never see any explosions from THICCOMODE, there's never really a reason to respect an obvious clone. And they forward air, gonna clean things up there. Nice and simple for Vander. Goes for a single loop of the Nair and the dash attack. Doesn't get anything else started, so unfortunate there. But 82% and counting being built. Boxes out with the Nair. And the F-Strong gonna get punished. Gonna get both hits there of the F-Strong this time. No spacing issues. Does get the crouch cancel, but doesn't get the down strong this time. The second one able to connect some non-existent DI there from Vander. He's trying to deal now with the empowered clones. And uses the cape in order to interrupt the Thunder line this time. And goes for the combo setup. Recognizes that this up strong didn't connect with the cape. And tries to punish Thunder line. You see him wave dashing in there, trying to give him as many options as possible. Vander guessing wrong on the clone, very unfortunate there. It was kind of obvious which one was the clone, because the fact that he had to up B despite being so close to the stage kind of gives away that the one that was lower down was the one who was more important. Both of them going to be able to avoid. And Vander getting thoroughly mixed here by the clones. And I was saying there wasn't really anything that I wanted to see adaptation-wise from THICCOMODE, but honestly, there was some serious adaptation there on his side. He was basically making sure to anti-air every single time, be smothering Vander as he tried to jump back, set up those projectiles, set up those aerial chases, and basically stuffing him before he could get anything going. So basically playing game 1, but better. Which after you very, very closely lose, I think that's definitely the option to go for. As we see the Kragg come out. Maybe Vander aware that game one didn't particularly go in his favor either. And it is a best of 5, so if this doesn't work, he does have the option to switch back to his main. Doesn't have to bet it all on the Kragg. But Kragg definitely a character that does get comboed very, very hard. Obviously able to end stocks in just 1 or 2 reads thanks to his enormous kill power on the ground. And the extra weight means he's definitely not going to be dying off the top. But when your jump is getting red like that from that pillar, you can be dropping just as early. So far, nothing getting done by the Kragg here. As you see, he goes for the F-Strong setup. Doesn't get the follow-up. We're just seeing just solid play here from THICCOMODE. Sort of channeling that sort of advantage state that we're used to seeing from him in multiple platform fighters, but definitely caught mashing there is going to drop that stock. Only 58% built, despite what was looking like a very, very solid first stock for THICCOMODE. The mistake getting punished to the maximum extent of the law. Alright, the rock has now been set up and the clone immediately dealt with. And losing entire stage control to 3 dash attacks, definitely what Vander would like to see. The clone finally comes out, goes for a roll in there, but committing to all 3 hits. No risk of dying there on the heavyweight that is Kragg. Heaviest character in the game besides the armored Etalus. Able to send the rock back to sender. And the knife able to finish things off. 101 here on THICCOMODE. So not nearly as healthy a first stock as the one that we saw him lose before. So definitely going to want to spend this burst before. Doesn't pop combust. And is able to make it through the rock setup. Catches the jump and goes for the combust this time. But Vander, lucky for him, was on the wrong side of it. Make sure that he doesn't get spiked. He tries to catch some bad DI on maybe the up air setup, but instead using that double jump to make it back as the clone does drop. Getting back hit of down and sending back into the platform, and this is what we want to see. Doesn't go for the second hit of F strong, but instead gonna confirm into the back air off of the down tilt. Excellent play there from THICCOMODE. And we see ready when you are. I'm using gyro controls coming out from THICCOMODE. We see the swap back to Absa. Unsurprising. The Kragg wasn't really able to do much. But we're going to see the same stage, which is interesting here. Catches the roll in with the tipper hit of down smash. It does get damage, and damage is damage, as we do like to say. As things are getting turned up here for Vander. Building a pretty solid lead. Alright, trying to end it all is THICCOMODE, but is able to get the explosion there of the up B to make sure that he is even. And make sure to not land on the up tilt, just about skirting that lightning. And you can see he's trying to play in that sort of boxing range every single time. Obviously has to play around the foot, but it's making sure that those clouds aren't really getting their usage. The roll in is scouted this time, going for the up strong, committing to that punish option rather than going for the down strong to try and cover multiple. But instead the roll in getting scouted, and the up strong comes out here from THICCOMODE. Taking the lead here in this this fourth game even. Jumps over the F strong setup, and he's seeing the anti-air down airs getting put to good use. Unfortunate, therefore Vander did have the positional read, but unfortunately was on the wrong Y coordinate. And I like that he's just going for cloud pops now rather than going for Thunderline every single time. I think the Thunderline, because it is so slow, definitely reactable there for THICCOMODE as he boxes yet again. This time actually seeing a punish there on the quick attack and dodging the Thunderline yet again. Good use there from Vander to only get the first hit of the quick attack to come out. And we just haven't seen anything really from him. Down tilt into combust, not going to kill. Nice use of the stage there from Vander. Unable to get anything from it, and it looked like he popped neutral B to stall himself, because the combust is gone. Unlike Cloud, it doesn't just disappear after a certain amount of time. And just playing around the platforms, the movement looking so good from THICCOMODE as he does drop his first stock. Once again, just sort of like with the Kragg game, caught hitting a button he should not have been, but the roll in, just like the first stock, the second one drops to the up strong. Alright, going the wave dash in this time. And back hit down here. Unfortunate there for Vander, not scooping. With that up tilt, it can do many things, but this time not pick up the Forsburn being one of them. 2 stacks of smoke being connected. The jump was scouted, but nothing coming off of it. Catches the roll in, but this time just a little bit misspace and some awful DI there. Maybe trying to mash buttons on the way down against that Absa up air. Was actually minus, and is going to drop at a very, very early percent. Definitely what Vander needs if he's going to try and get back into this, but no time for him to do so as THICCOMODE cleans things up. This time, a 3-1 of his own. Their lifetime game count in their sets is even. So good stuff to both players.